showing up at my house at night. Every so often, usually when I'm not thinking about it, I hear these light taps on my wall or window. It's not loud or anything, just enough to notice. At first, I figured it was kids messing around. A couple of months ago, I even went outside to check. Didn't see anyone, but I swear I heard kids laughing somewhere down the street. I live in a small neighborhood up in the mountains, where the houses are pretty spread out and the nights get real quiet. No traffic noise, no streetlights, just trees, the occasional coyote, and a whole lot of nothing. So random knocks in the middle of the night feel a little off. I thought maybe it was an animal at first. Could be raccoons, squirrels, or whatever. But there's something about it that doesn't sit right. It's not like the usual rustling or scratching you'd get from wildlife. The knocks come in this weird pattern, 3 taps, a pause, then 2 more. And it's always at the same time of night, around when everything's dead quiet. I've got cameras, but they're old ones my dad put up before he passed. Never got around to reconnecting them, so they just sit there, probably doing nothing. I don't know, it's not really a problem. Nothing's ever broken or moved, and it always stops after a little while. I just lock the doors, check the windows, and go to bed. Something just happened. Wasn't sure where to post this, but it unnerved me enough to want to in the first place, LOL. I'm spending the night at a relative's place. A friend asks me to drop something off, and I leave at around 5:47 p.m. It's already dark at this point. I get back to the relative's place at around 7:20, turn into the empty street, pull back into the driveway, and get out of my car. When I get out, there's a grayish-black dog with a large white patch on its chest, standing in the middle of the street just, staring at me. I hadn't seen it when I turned in, and know for a fact, BC I made an offhand note about some reflective plastic left on the road since it had been repaved. I stared back at it for maybe 5 seconds, and just something about it made me feel super unsettled. It had unnerved me so much that I just got back into my car and called my relative and asked them to unlock the door for me and come get me. When he came out, the dog was gone. Didn't see where it had run off to, if it had even run off, and yeah, I know it sounds super mild and not even scary, but I've never seen this dog in the neighborhood before. I come here frequently and have seen the dogs people walk regularly. It didn't have a collar either. There was just something really off-putting about how it just kind of appeared out of nowhere, and instead of running off, it just stared at me. I don't think anyone will believe me. One time when I was 11 years old, our house became filled with bees. My mom decided to lay a homemade trap of a large container of jam out so they would get stuck in it. They all went in the jar, and once they did, my mom sealed it, submerging them completely, maybe 100 bees, in liquid, and sealed, left alone for 3 days. Then she took the jar opened. It saw they were dead, and she rinsed the bees off. She then laid the dead bees on a tray and left them to dry for 2 weeks. The bees were dead. No movement on the tray for almost 2 weeks. We touched the bees, and some even crushed. They were dead. Then one day, 2 weeks later, the bees on the tray started moving and getting up. I kid you not, bees had been drowned for 3 days, left on a tray to dry dead for 2 weeks. Didn't move once. And then randomly came back to life. I asked my sister if she remembers this, and she does, so I confirmed I didn't make it up or dream it. I don't speak with my mom otherwise. I deconfirm with her, too. If this can be explained, then I hope I